Hello and welcome to the world of pride, and I am your host, the one and only Kippy Love. That was one of those, I forgot where I was at. I was like, eh. Oh, okay, here I am. Like, sort of like that kind of like catch in the air, you know. It's like, oh, I got it. Oh, no, it's over here, you know. It's like, misjudged the ball, you know. Give me some coffee. I did one review on a gun that I owned. Ha ha ha! It's not a real gun. It's PlayStation Move game. I mean, Move sniper gun. But I bought this one here. I can't remember what the name of it is, what the brand is, and stuff like that. Doesn't have anything on here showing it or whatever. But it's kind of it's a to-go gun, maybe a middle gun. You know, I basically use my sharpshooter, and I've got another gun that I'm in the process of trying to get again, and I'm gonna modify it and all that stuff so it'll be the way I like it and everything, because that's my number one gun right there, the one I'm gonna be getting. And then I like the sharpshooter. That's my number two gun right now. This one's kind of my in between gun. It's gonna be I'll probably give it to the boy, and he can try it if he likes it or whatever. I really like the setup of it. Now, if they did one little move on it, then it would be cool. It would be great. But anyway, this is what it looks like. You know, it's got, you know, it's like a stripped down model. It's kind of an upgrade to the sharpshooter. You know, that it has one feature that the sharpshooter doesn't have. And it's a smaller version of the sharpshooter, but still, it's, you know, it's like right here, you know, where you're like, chum, 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 like that. And it's kind of it's cheaply made. It's kind of a cheap version gun. Now this part here, it would be pretty cool if you could, like, what are you looking at? Oh, okay, you're looking out the window. It's kind of one of those kind of things that I wish this handle part here, I could, like, lift up like this, you know, and it'd be easier to use or something. But anyway, we're gonna show you what it looks like after we put everything together, but we're gonna go through and show you everything on it now before we do it. This part here can be taken off. You have to, there's a little button down here on the bottom. You pull this or push it, and then you slide this whole thing out this way, and then it comes up out. Let me see if I can show you how it comes out. Let me see, I haven't done it. No, I haven't done it, so I don't know if it's gonna let me pull it out or not. Come on, lift up. Haven't done it before, so I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Pull up, pull up. I might have to get the instructions out because I don't want to break it. Oh, there it goes. You gotta like lift and pull. See, it's got a kind of a little thing. You gotta pull it you gotta pull this down far enough to where you can slide it out of the little crevice here. And it, you know, it's good if you're into, you know, shooting and stuff like that from far away and stuff like that. But it's kind of awkward, you know. It's a little bit more awkward than the other one, you know. I like, if I'm gonna have this kind of gun like this, I want to be able to shoot like this and ping, 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 you know, stuff like that. But besides that, you know, it's just like a semi-machine gun, like just to hold it, and then your thumb thing here. I'll put it back in there so we can go on with the rest of the features. So you stick this in the crevice hole here. Stick it this hole right here on the top. It goes right in there. You slide it in, then you slide it down until it snaps into position. Now it's got some little, I guess, holes here for better grip where you can hold, your fingers won't slide around because they're in that little grip holes there. So that's one thing. Your pinky can come down here, you know, maybe your top 3 fingers and then your pinky here, and then your thumb does most everything here. You can reach up here. You know, I guess if you got big hands or something like that, you can rest your finger here and then move up like this or something like that, or you have to slide it up like that to touch the back part of it. You do have a little orange color in here, like a little piece of glass, I mean a piece of plastic or something on the inside. Can't really see it from here unless you like have some light in here or something like that, where you can see it a little bit better. But there's this all glows kind of orange or something like that. If they had a glow stick in there or something, that'd be cool. They could light it up or something. And then this really doesn't do anything. It's just for looks. It looks like it could be a screw or a button you could push in or something like that, you know, to do something, but it doesn't really do anything. It's just for looks. So, like I said, it's a lot of, you know, there's not really any major, you know, oh wow, this is awesome, this is cool, it's pretty, it's different, you know. It's not like you can, you know, get stickers for it and do it yourself. It didn't have any stickers with it when I bought it that I know of. I might have to look back in the box, and maybe they do have some stickers. I can put them on. I just have to look. I'll show you later in another video or something like that. Does have a little eye scene here, and you can, I guess, look through here and line it up. But it's so like, you gotta like look at with one eye shut, and it's kind of, you gotta have your glasses just right to be able to see it and stuff like that. It doesn't really have a dot back here. It's kind of flat, so it'd be better if it had this dot thing back here, like a piece sticking up in the middle, so you could line them up and get the perfect shot and stuff like that. But, you know, it is what it is. Here's your shooting. There's no lock on it. There's no lock on it. You pull the button and it pushes up on this button here. Can't really see it that well, but it does have a button here that pushes back and forth. I'm gonna put my finger on it so you can see my finger moving a little bit. So it does have a button there. This here I really don't like it, so it's kind of cheap. I'm afraid it's gonna break off one time playing with it or whatever. Doesn't have really anywhere to plug this thing in or anything like that, as far as like, you know, the other gun where it had a little section to plug in and things like that. So I don't know, and there's no really safety thing down here to clamp it, you know, the bottom of the thing to hold it in place. So it's, you know, like I said, it's a cheap thing. I probably paid maybe 10-12 bucks for it, compared to like 30 or more for some of the better guns. But anyway, we're gonna show you what it looks like with all the stuff in here. Like I said, you open this up. You really doesn't have anywhere to put this wire too much to say. I mean, just basically slide your thing through the hole here. It comes out the back part. You pull, make sure it's all the way out. You push this down into the thing. It's a little tight, so it does, you know, it does fit just perfectly in there. And then you clamp this down there, and that's all basically you have on that. And then you can basically put this around your wrist, so that way you've got it, you know, connected to you in case you drop the gun or you want to take a breather. You can have this around your wrist and stuff like that, which is pretty good. And also, this is nice, but I'll talk about it in just a second. Then you load the other part up here, and then this one goes in here, and you really don't, like I said, there's no real spot to clamp it down or attach it anywhere, but it's tight enough, I guess, that it's gonna keep it in there, but you still want to wear the clamp thing on this side, so that way in case it does fall out, you don't want it to break on the floor or whatever. But you can use your gun here, and you got the move thing and all the buttons and stuff here. So it's, you know, it's pretty cool. And then you got this one here, and You really don't have any extra buttons, so you're on your sharpshooter, PlayStation Move sharpshooter has a little bit better features. You do have some 2 buttons on it, like your what is it? Your triangle and your square. So while you're playing it, you can touch the 2 buttons up here, and it'll react with these buttons up here. You know, but all your other buttons are down here. So I guess unless you're gonna really need the X and the triangle button, I mean the square and the triangle button, you're gonna have to be like playing the square, I mean the circle and the X down here, and then you're gonna have to like move up here and touch one of these buttons real quick, and you just have to remember where they are while you're shooting. So you're gonna be like, and then you got, oh shit, which ones are they? You know, there's not any way to really get up here to it unless you come up here or you do it this way. You know, it's hard to do. But, you know, I guess that's what you get when you pay for a little bit cheaper and stuff like that. The good thing about it, like I said, though, is you have a section here, and with the hole here, you can put your plug in through here and your wire down here. So that way you don't have to take the gun apart just to charge the Move and the Navigator. So that's the good thing about it. So you got some good parts and some bad parts. You got some good parts, you can charge it while it's all together like this. But of course, the bad part is you're losing your triangle and your square up here, where you can't access it unless you actually touch it. And of course, you know, it doesn't have, you know, a lot of features that the Move, you know, sharpshooter has. But anyway, that's the video of this. And like I said, I'm going to go look and see if there was some stickers or something in the box. Maybe there was some stickers. Maybe I put them somewhere and forgot where they were or something like that. But I will be looking for those to see if I have them. Then maybe I can make it look a little bit nicer and everything. You know, instead of just being all black and blah, you know. But anyway, that's our video. Y'all have a awesome day and a perfect tomorrow. We'll catch y'all at Scratching Post where we can meow about. Maybe if I like redid it myself a little bit, cut a little section in here where I can put a door and put little hinges down here, maybe, or even put a door with a hinge down here. I can just like pop the bottom like this on, like I can on the sharpshooter, and I can tap it a little bit, and the bottom will fall out. And, you know, have some catnip maybe that fall out the bottom, so I can just like, I need some more energy. Okay, anyway, no, we don't want to talk about that. Anyway, bye. See you later. Meow, possum, all the other stuff. Bye.